Okay, time for the next episode of Let's Play Skyrim, and we continue. So, if I remember correctly, we were in Markarth, and we were busy doing an investigation into what was going on. So, some guy called Nepo the Nose is sending folks to beat me up because I'm asking questions and people don't want me asking questions. So I need to find out about Nepos. I'm also supposed to find evidence about Margaret.
What do you need?
We'll see. Where's Margaret's house? Silverblood Inn. Oh, that's right, she wasn't staying in a house, she was staying in an inn. Which is somewhere over here, probably. Like I say, I hate the layout of Markarth. Like,
What is it?
is it? Where is it? Is it over there somewhere? There's falling damage, so I can't just go blithely jumping down anywhere. Some guy asking me to enchant his sword, which means my enchantment skill must be worthy of his asking. Well, it's been a while since I've done any enchanting. Is this the... No, that's the door out of Markarth. Ah, that looks like the Silverblood Inn.
Closing the stall, and that's fine.
You want to give up now, out of fear? Is that what we're going to teach our daughter?
Mama, why are you and Papa fighting?
We're not fighting, we're just... Why don't I get you something to eat? Mama and Papa will talk later.
Oh, looks like they've got a problem with their stove.
I'm gonna be a silversmith one day, like my mother and father.
Oh, jolly good.
My wife Kira runs our jewelry stall in the market.
Uh-huh. Where did she go?
What is it, Elf?
Need something?
I'll say I have some questions about Margaret.
Please, I don't want to talk about it. All that blood. If you want answers, ask at the inn. She told me she was staying there.
Oh, okay then. I'll say this city looks so ancient. Have you been here long?
My family came here centuries ago. We made a good living smithing the silver that flows through the city. But you probably wanted to know about the fancy carvings and stonework, didn't you? Travelers always do. Here, I have a delivery I need to make to Calcimo. Why don't you take it to him? He knows the history of Markarth better than anyone.
I'll make sure he gets it.
Thank you. He can be a bit difficult, but I'm sure he'll appreciate your help.
Calcelmo's ring added. That name sounds familiar.
Stop by my stall in the market sometime.
Calcelmo.
Those stormcloaks try to break into this canyon.
One of the problems of having given my follower a guard's helmet is that it can be difficult sometimes to tell my follower from the guards. Anyway, I just wanted to look at Calcelmo's ring, but it's just a regular ordinary ring. Nothing cool about it. Yes, Calcelmo.
Don't mind the yelling. My parents are always going at each other.
Plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
Huh?
Right, time to start asking around about Margaret.
I'm just here to clean up.
There's no ship coming in, so I do nothing. Just drink.
Let's
I'm
try
what you'd call
talking
a
to
soldier of
Vorstag.
fortune. Make me an offer, and I just might fight at your side.
Ah, he's a mercenary. Probably not much fun talking to him. I could hire him if I needed a
Can't be too
follower,
careful these days,
but I've got one
with
for
war
free.
and other dangers. If you've got the gold to pay my fee, then my sword arm is yours.
Did a woman named Margaret stay here?
I remember her. Her stance.
The way she walked. A trained warrior, no doubt. She had a room here. Might talk to the innkeeper about it.
Okay.
Watch your back, friend. Better yet, pay me to do it for you.
Let's talk to Klepper.
This is the Silver Blood Inn. I'll let you figure out who owns it by yourself.
Okay. Do you have the key to Margaret's room?
Of course. But I can't just hand that over. Privacy, after all.
I won't tell anyone, promise.
Right. You adventuring types would never go into a room just to steal everything.
Well, I could try intimidating him, but I don't think that would work, because he works with the Silverbloods, and they pretty much run this city. So, I'll just say, never mind
Do you
then.
need anything else?
No, I'm just going to have to pick my way in. Oh wait, no,
Remember,
I'll ask him
ale is
about
cheaper than
Margaret.
blood in Markarth. If I can't get you something, I'm sure my wife will bellow at me until I can.
Did a woman named Margaret stay here? Well, you know
yes.
that I know that
Rented the
she
nicest room
did.
we had for a whole month. Best we all forget about her. Bad luck to talk about the dead in Markarth.
Uh-huh. Heard any rumors lately?
Got a witch hunter in town from the priesthood of Stendar. Keeps asking questions about that old abandoned house.
Oh yeah. Well,
Guards are free to search your room. Just keep that in mind.
I'm what you call a soldier of fortune. Make me an offer, and I just might fight at your side.
what's going on in here? Some guy called Frayne. Not Crane, but wonder which of the rooms might have been
Why can't the men in the
Margaret's.
city leave me alone?
Is this Margaret's room? Yes, no?
Check the shipments.
Let's try talking to Frabby.
Unlike my husband Klepper, I watch after our guests.
Do you have the key to Margaret's room?
Of course, but I can't just hand that over. Privacy, after all.
Tried persuading her.
Right. You adventuring types would never go into a room just to steal everything.
So, she says exactly the same as her husband does.
Did you need anything else?
No.
I should remind Klepper to clean this place up. Nothing, you pig-headed oaf.
I know, tempting, isn't it? All these things just lying around with, I don't think that was... They don't look like Margaret's boots, do they? Sorry, wrong room. Okay. One of these rooms must have been hers. A wooden ladle. Well, that bed's opened, I can't sleep in it. Aha! This must be Margaret's room. It's the only one with a lock. Right. Keep an eye out for me, Ferndale. I've only got 6 lockpicks left. I've only got 5 lockpicks left. Sugar. Okay. We need to look for clues. We need to look for clues, not steal the food. Nightingale's factual fiction. And there you have it. Well, if I'm to find any clues, I'm going to have to start looking in containers. No, nothing in there. As long as nobody sees you stealing, there isn't going to be a problem. But if you end up committing a crime and getting arrested, anything that's been stolen will be confiscated from you. But with potion ingredients, as long as you can turn it into a potion before anybody spots it on your person, you are good, because the potion isn't stolen. It's sort of like money laundering, only it's ingredients laundering. Well, what was the point of that? I've left myself with hardly any lockpicks whatsoever in the hopes of finding some amazing clue about Margaret and what she was doing here, and I've found nothing. Nothing at all. It's also quite annoying the way that even after you've killed somebody, their bed still shows as owned. Aha! Margaret's journal. Spirit of Nern. Interesting. So I have found something. Right. Margaret's journal. Meeting at the Treasury House later today. Took them long enough. These people act like they own everything. Thonar Silverblood is the younger brother, but he's obviously the one in charge. Makes all the deals, bullies local landowners into selling to him, even employs that wispy girl at the door to deter troublemakers like me. General Tullius is growing impatient, but I'll bring back the deed to Sidna Mine. On my life, I won't allow a group of Stormcloak sympathisers to own the prison to the most notorious criminals of the Reach. They say no one escapes. Why? Is it really that secure? Maybe I've played my hand too soon by rushing a confrontation with Thonar. There are shadows around every corner in this city, and I know I'm being watched. I see. So Margaret was an Imperial agent. No. I wanted to read the Spirit of Nern. Interesting. But not valuable enough to keep. Such disrespect, dropping a book on the ground. Yep. Bye. Right. Time to go back to the Shrine to Talos and share my latest information.
Stay out of trouble, Elf. Trouble?
Trouble? No trouble. There we go, Shrine of Talos.
Looks like you weren't followed. Good.
Margaret was investigating Thonar.
So the clues point to the Treasury House then. That makes sense. Thonar is involved in every facet of the city. Here's the gold I promised. Keep following the trail and there will be more in it for you.
Okay.
Be careful who you talk to.
Right. So what next? Find evidence about Thonar. Find evidence about Nepos.
I have to wonder. What does the Dragonborn do once he's been summoned by the Greybeards?
What does he do? Well, he doesn't do any Dragonborn stuff until he kills another Dragonborn. I mean, a dragon, really, because I need more dragon cells. That and the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller. I need that too. Understone Keep discovered. This must be where the ruler of Markarth lives. Of course, Markarth has a Jarl as well, of course. Right, let's have a word with Mr. Silverblood.
The Treasury House is really just for patrons of the Silverblood family. You don't belong here.
I'm not even going to talk to her if she's going to be like that about it.
I'm married to Thonar Silverblood. Keep that in mind while you're speaking to me.
Ah, that door's locked. Maybe I'll just try talking to her.
I married Thonar for the money, and I'm not the least bit ashamed to admit it.
You're married to Thonar? What's he like?
He's the real head of this family. He may not be the eldest, but all the work that keeps us respected is handled by my Thonar.
Okay.
Yes, I was bored talking to you anyway.
Right, well, that's the door.
You just let old Nana know if you need anything. Oh, I've worked in the Treasury House for almost 20 years.
I wonder, maybe somebody's got the key and I can pickpocket it off them. Key to Eltrus's room. Wait, she's got the key to Eltrus's room? Why? Why's she got the key to Eltrus's room? So apparently I've got a 57% chance of stealing that off her without her noticing. But I'm not going to. No, I'm not.
Get away from me! I work for the Silverbloods. Help clean.
Right. An old servant. Reberus Quintilius and Ingvar the Singer. Read Nodes Arise. Nodes Arise by Anonymous. Nodes arise, throw off the shackles of imperial oppression. Do not bow to the yoke of a false emperor. Be true to your blood, to your homeland. Ah, this is a propaganda tract. I can't be bothered reading Stormcloak propaganda right now, sorry. No.
Just here to work.
Of course you are.
There isn't an inch of this building that I haven't.
I need to open that door, but I don't want to pick the lock because they'll see me picking the lock. I mean, she's sat right there. Then again, even if I do manage to pickpocket a key and walk through the door, they probably know I'm not supposed to. I wonder. I will talk to Riada.
I'm sorry. We're only interested in helping our patrons.
I need to see Thonar.
I'm afraid he's asked not to be disturbed. He has important business.
I could try. He's expecting me.
No, he isn't.
Okay, he isn't. You're right. I could try intimidating, but I probably won't be any better off at that. I'll just go, I'll try later.
I doubt he'll be free, but alright.
What kind of patrons do you have?
For one, the landowners of the Reach. It goes without saying that they rely heavily on us for our silver and support. All the miners, farmers, and laborers in the Reach get their daily wages through us. Nepos the Nose handles that part of our business. He has a way with the workers.
Okay.
I have records I need to tend to.
I'll try speaking to Nepos next then.
What business do college majors have in a place like Sarthan anyway? It's a place for Nord dead, not your experience.
Now, where was Nepos's house again? Hag's Cure, that sounds like an alchemy shop. That's the mine, isn't it? Sedna mine. How far down here can I actually go? Yeah, that's Sedna mine. Don't think I want to go down there really, do I? No, I don't. I'm sure I'll end up there eventually, mind you. It's an important location after all. But that's the treasury house, and that's Nepos's house. I see.
Excuse me. What's your business here?
I'm here to see Nepos.
We haven't been expecting you, and the old man needs his rest. Come back some other time.
It's okay, my dear. Send him
Yeah.
Yes, Nepos. You heard him. Go on in.
I'm sorry about my housekeeper. She's a little protective of me. Now, what is it you want?
He's got the same voice actor as Tolfter does. Anyway, right. So you sent that thug after me.
Ah, yes. You've proven to be a real bloodhound. Well, you've sniffed me out. I've been playing this game for almost 20 years. Sending the young to their deaths. All in the name of the Forsworn. And I'm tired. So tired.
That's who's behind all this.
My king, Markarth. When the uprising fell at the hands of the Nords, they threw him in the mines. I don't know how, but he lives. I get his messages, and I hand out his orders without question.
Markarth. Who's Markarth?
He's the king in rags, a man who once held all the Reach within his grip. He stokes the passions of the downtrodden in this city, directs them to kill the enemies of the Forsworn in our name. All from inside Sidna Mine, a Nord prison. The irony is quite thick.
You mentioned an uprising?
Markarth and the Reach are our lands. That is why we are the Forsworn. We cannot claim the home that is rightly ours. But then, during their war with the Elves, we had our moment. We drove the Nords out of the Reach in a great uprising. Then Ulfric and his men came. Those of us who didn't run were executed, except for myself, my king, and a handful of others.
And then, of course, why are you telling me all this?
My dear boy, what makes you think you're getting out of here alive? You were seen coming in. The girl at the door is a Forsworn agent masquerading as a maid. You aren't the first one to have gotten this far. You won't be the last.
And that's all there is to say. Well, I should have been ready with my weapons. Get out of that corner while we can. Ah, I'm getting caught in the furniture. They killed Fendel. That's not good. Oh dear, gotta make a run for it. Oh, whoops. Oh dear. Just openly casting spells at me in the street while I'm running away. Didn't realise I had range destruction magic. Right, let's give that another go. Okay. Oh, sorry. I thought you were dead. I must have mistaken you for somebody else. Oh good, Fendel's alive. Phew. Oh, that might come in handy. Right. What was I up to? Okay, we need to get back to the Shrine of Talos somehow. Where is it? There it is.
Had to go and cause trouble. Now you have to pin all these recent murders on you. Silence witnesses. Work.
Look, they've killed Eltress. I can say Madanach is behind these killings.
You think you're the only one who knows that? We had a nice little deal going between Thonar and Madanach until you showed up. You'll have plenty of time to take it up with the King in Rags while you're serving a life sentence and sit in the mine.
Well, I could try and kill the guards, but I'll just have to go. Fine, I'll come quietly.
You'll never see the sun again. You hear me? No one escapes sitting in the mine. No one.
Don't worry. Dear viewer, I'm sure I could escape Sydney Mine. Oh, of course it counts as a jail, so all that stuff that I've had will all be taken off me. Most jails allow you to serve your time by sleeping in your cell's bed. You can also try to escape. Your equipment can be found in a personal belongings chest somewhere in the jail.
All right,
There we go.
prisoner. Eyes front. You're in Sidna Mine now, and we expect you to earn your keep. There's no resting your hide in a cell in this prison. Here you work. You'll mine ore until you start throwing up silver bars. You got it?
I'm sorry, I'm a little deaf in this ear.
Don't get smart with me. I'm in charge. You keep it up, I'll have your toes cut off. All right, open her up. Now you, get down there.
Oh, take a pickaxe at least. Let's try speaking to this guy.
When I was taken. What are you in for, new blood?
Well, I could say murder, because I'm innocent, of course, but...
Violent one, huh? Best keep that to yourself, new blood. Others find out, they'll consider that a challenge. My advice? Serve your time at the pickaxe and get out. You don't want to end up getting a shiv in the guts over a bottle of spuma.
Where's Markarth?
If you're asking, that means you're the new lifer. Tough luck, friend. Those guards sold you out, but good. No one talks to Markarth, I'm afraid. Not without getting past Borkle the Beast. And you don't want to talk to Borkle the Beast.
Borkle the Beast?
Markarth's guard. Big, even for an orc. Heard he ripped a man's arm off and beat him to death with it. He's old-fashioned like that.
Shit?
Small blade. Easy to hide. I mean, sure, you could just swing a pickaxe into someone's face, but people tend to see that coming. Got a problem with a prisoner? Get a shiv. Here Grisvar has a spare, if you could get him to part with it.
Aha! Talk to Grisvar about getting a shiv. That's always a thing when you're in a prison, isn't it? All games with prison sequences, first thing you gotta do is get a shiv off of someone. Right, where are the guards?
They come in here once a week to clean out the bodies, grab any ore we've mined, and beat down the troublemakers. That's the only time when we get food, too. And if there's not enough ore mined up, we don't get any.
What are you in for, then?
A Nord nobleman I served was stabbed in the night. Wasn't me, but I knew I'd be blamed. So I ran, joined the Forsworn, started killing, got caught. Now I'm here.
Well, all the Forsworn I ever met were just like crazy savage types that just attack you as soon as they see you. So, that's what you get for throwing your lot in with that bunch of nut jobs. I'm not going to ask what skooma is. I know what skooma is. Just because I don't take it doesn't mean I don't know what it is. Alright, who's this guy? Borkle the Beast. Probably don't want to speak to him yet.
So soft, tender. What was it like killing the first one, huh?
I've still got my spells. You can take my equipment off of me, but you will never take my magic. No, you don't have to hit it like that. You just hit E and mine it, stupid. There we are, see? I'm being a good little prisoner and doing the mining I'm supposed to do. Where's that Griswold fella or whatever he's called? Duak? No, that's not him. Talk to him anyway.
Get suspicious when we talk to each other, so keep it down.
What you in for?
I'm a Forsworn. One of our raids went bad and I got captured. Would have been fine dying for the Reach with my kinsman, But the Silverbloods want their ore mine, so they threw me in here.
Well, it's nice to meet a Forsworn that isn't trying to kill me on sight, but...
Good day.
Good day.
Whenever I hear I'm gonna kill a Nord.
Yeah, I seem to remember playing this section as a Nord was kind of wearing, shall we say. There was a lot of people going on about wanting to kill Nords and stuff, and being a Nord, yeah, I just had no... Oh, here he is, Grisval, that's it.
Decided I was too much of a problem. Threw me in here with the Forsworn.
You're really just a skooma addict, aren't you? Anyway, I need a shiv.
Ah, you want protection? I can get you what you need. Maybe you could do something for me first. Duok has a bottle of skooma, finest distilled moon sugar. I'm shaking just thinking about it. Thank you, friend. Don't worry. I'll have that shiv ready for you.
I could tell he was a skooma addict. You can see it in the eyes.
What are you doing that for?
Right, let's have another word with Duok. Well, maybe...
Other prisoners get suspicious when we talk to each other, so keep it down. Whenever I get out of here, I'm gonna kill a Nord.
Well, this time around I'm not playing a Nord, so I'll say nothing. I hear you have some skooma.
You give me one more look, and I cut you open. That skooma's mine.
Okay. Hand over the skooma.
That's it. Come on, let's see what you're made of. That's your
Okay, I think he's had enough.
Damn addict's always stealing from me.
Well. Now give me that skooma.
Here, I hope you choke on it.
It's not for me. I'll never touch this stuff.
I got locked up one too many times. Now I'm in for life. Here's your shiv. Promise you won't ever use it on me, okay?
How long have you been here?
First it was 6 months, then a year, then 2 years. Now I'm in for life. All right then.
I was sent here because someone said I was a Forsworn.
But you're not?
I swear, if I ever get out,
I'm innocent.
I'm giving up
The Nords framed me.
Really?
I was nowhere near that murder weapon. A couple of years. I wasn't a Forsworn when I came, but I joined up when I got in. Easier that way. All right then.
I swear, if I ever get out of here, I'm giving up thieving. Really.
Don't reach for a shiv around me or we'll both regret it.
And what are you in for?
I don't want to talk about it.
How long have you been here? Well, he just doesn't want to talk at all.
What do you want? I'm digging to do.
Fine, you carry on digging there. And we hear dig, 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 dig the whole day through. And dig, 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 dig. Well, I guess there's nothing for it. It's time to speak to the guy.
The new meat. So soft, tender. What was it like killing your first one, huh?
I could say I'm not a murderer.
Liar.
I need to see Madanak.
You want to talk to the king in rags? Fine. But first you gotta pay the toll. How about you get me a shiv? Not that I need one, but it's nice to have one in case I need to do some shaving.
Well, here's your shiv then.
Alright, head on in. But don't try anything in there. Madanak is smarter than you think.
I'm not going to ask him what he's in for. Not that key then. I do have a key, but that wasn't the key.
Well, well, look at you. The Nords have turned you into an animal. A wild beast, caged up and left to go mad. So, my fellow beast, what do you want? Answers about the Forsworn? Revenge for trying to have you killed?
Oh, my freedom.
Your freedom? Yes. Even if you were to escape Sidna Mine, your name would still be stained with all that blood. You're one of us now, you see. A slave. The boot of the Nord stepping on your throat. Maybe if you understood that, I could help you.
Understand how?
There's a man named Greg inside these mines. Besides me, he's been here the longest. Tell him I sent you. Ask him why he's here. I want you to know how widespread the injustice of Markarth is.
I want to know about Thonar.
I had Markarth. My men and I drove the Nords out. We had won. So we thought. Retribution was swift. I was captured, quickly tried, and sentenced to death. But my execution never came. Thonar's Silverblood stopped it. He wanted the Forsworn at his call, that I would point their rage at his enemies and spare his allies. And I had. Humiliating at first, but I knew he would let his guard down eventually, that he would come to trust I was under control.
I see. So that's how it is.
Our people's struggle.
One of these days I will do you for what you've done to me. Having me blamed for all the killings that you've had done. I never killed another sentient being that didn't want to kill me first. Yes, some of it was preemptive, but we all know how it would have worked. Anybody that's like a necromancer or a bandit would have just tried to kill me anyway. It's no shame in trying to get the first blow in. Preemptive strike and all that. Alright. Alright, I'm talking to you.
Around me or we'll both regret it. story, huh? Everyone in Sidna Mine has a tale. Let's hear yours first. When was the first time you felt chains around your wrists?
It was in Helgen. I was being sent to the executioner.
So you know what it's like to have your life in someone else's hands. Why should they get to decide? Isn't judgment for the gods? Do you have any family? Anyone waiting for you on the outside?
I could say yes, but they're far from Skyrim. I could say I have friends, only family I need. I could say none that I care to talk about. I'll say yes, but they're far from Skyrim.
I had a daughter once. She'd be 23 this year. Married to some hot-headed silver worker, or maybe on her own, learning the herb trade. The Nords didn't care who was and who wasn't involved in the Forsworn uprising. I had spoken to Markarth once. That was enough. But my little Aethra didn't want to see her papa leave her. She pleaded to the Jarl to take her instead. And after they made me watch as her head rolled off the block, they threw me in here anyway to dig up their silver.
Okay. So I can say you think your story justifies the murders the Forsworn have committed. I could say I'm sorry to hear what happened to you. I'll say I'm sorry to hear what's happened to you.
My daughter is the one who needs your pity. I'm just a poor Forsworn whose only regret is not killing more Nords before I was locked up.
I'll say. In which case I will say you think your story justifies the murders the Forsworn have committed.
I'm not Monadnock. I was never a leader of the Forsworn. The only anger I can justify is my own. But every family in the Reach has a story like mine. There are no innocent onlookers in this struggle, just the guilty and the dead. All right, then.
Sorry, I don't buy that whole nobody's innocent story.
You're a slave, just like us. Imagine hearing a story like that over and over. Each time a different family, each time a different injustice. Your meddling above ground reminded me of how removed I've been from the struggle. My men and I should be in the hills, fighting.
Spare me from your speeches.
Huh. You know, I'm almost beginning to like you, but you haven't earned your place out of here yet. Have you met Grisbar the Unlucky? He's rightly named, and he's also a thief and a snitch. He's outlived his minor usefulness. Take care of him, and then we can leave Sidna Mine for good.
I say I can't kill Grisvar without a shiv, which is not true. Of course I could have got destruction magic.
Ah, Bork will muscle one out of you on your way in? Fine. Take this one. Remember, it was the Nords who locked you up.
I'm not one of your lot. Nothing in that chest, apparently. He's got food, look at that.
You're back. Have you done what I asked?
What, murdered a guy for you? No. Because you've got no use for him. I'm just taking all this stuff. Compass. Search barrel. I want my stuff back.
You're back. Have you done what I asked?
I'm not back. I don't know. Maybe I can get the unlucky guy to come with me and murder the king in rags. he's the real bad guy. I mean, he's a terrorist leader after all.
Jarl decided I was too much of a problem. Threw me in here with the Forsworn. I got locked up one too many times. Now I'm in for life.
So what are you in for then?
First time, thieving. The second time, thieving. The third time, thieving. It kind of keeps going like that.
Now if I say Madanak says hello, that'll probably instigate combat with him. Which I don't really want. I don't want to murder this guy.
I swear, if I ever get out of here, I'm giving up thieving. Really.
I'm gonna murder a guy just because he's a
I
thief.
left behind my daughter, Uale, when I was taken.
Not unless the game forces me to. Let's see what happens if I kill Madanak instead.
Last mistake.
Oh, he's not easy to kill. He's got loads of hit points. Ah, got him. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Yeah. I can't take on everybody.
How old is my daughter now, I wonder?
Oh dear. That might happen. Okay. Well, maybe I can pickpocket him instead. Hey. Let's try it. That worked. Okay, cool. I promised you all we would escape Sidnamai together, and I've found a way. If I die before I can show it to you, then search the cells near my room, use my key. There is a tunnel that leads into the city that you can use. Yeah, but where's his bloody key? That chest's supposedly empty and he wasn't carrying the key on him. Yep, empty chest is empty. Is he keeping it in his sack? No. There's any potatoes in that. In that sack? No. There's any apples in that. No. Tomatoes.
Carrots. But he wasn't carrying a key, he was carrying a bottle of skooma. And that note. Read that note again. Search the cells near my room. Search the cells near my room. What cells near his room? Look. Just like us. I'm supposed to get the key. I don't want to kill Mr. Unlucky just because that guy's telling me to. I refuse to do it. I refuse, I say. committing murder for some terrorist. Let's see. Think about it while I mine the silver vein. I'm not aware that mining ore improves any of your skills. I suppose there's a chance it might give you some smithing XP, but I found flawless garnet while I was mining. But where am I going to find that key? Search the cells nearby room, it said. You served your time by digging, so dig. I was digging, you just didn't see me. Well, see, this is the only cell. No, it's not under the bucket. I thought maybe it's under the bucket. Maybe I could lie and tell him I killed the guy when I haven't. You're back. Have you done what I asked? No, it won't let me just lie and say I killed him when I haven't. No questions about Forsworn. This was our land. We were here first. Then the Nords came and put chains on us, forbid us from worshipping our gods. Some of us refused to bow. We knew the old ways would lead us back to having a kingdom of our own. That is who we are, the Forsworn. Criminals in our own lands, and we will cut a bloody hole into the Reach until we are free. Remember, it was the Nords who locked you up. Where is the key? I left behind my daughter, who I when I was busy. He's got skooma. And he's got nothing. I gave him skooma, he must have drunk it straight away. Finest distilled moon sugar. Where could that key be? Oh, this is so annoying. The game's like forcing me to kill some guy. There's normally there's like more than one way to solve a quest, do you know what I mean? Like you've got some choice over stuff. The key's got to be here somewhere. Has to be. This is the way out, I know it. But, see, all he's got on him is a bottle of skooma. His note. I'll read his note. And that gives me the new job, escape Sidna Mine. Search the cells near my room, use my key. This is probably going to send me to kill the dude though, isn't it? Oh, no it's not. I see. Right, up here, eh? Well, it's not that close, is it? Huh? Oh, right, off my dicker. I don't think this is correct. Yeah, I can't get back through there. But that's what I'm being told to do now. No escape Sidna Mine. Oh, maybe. There we go. Take that off. Maybe it'll work now. Ah, that's more like it, isn't it? Right. Yes. I had the wrong quest active. That's what it was. Ah. You're a slave, just like us. Carrots and tomatoes. But where's the key? It should be showing me where the key is. It just shows me going to the back end there. This is so annoying. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to murder that Lord dude. It's not what I want to do. No, I got locked up one too many times. This is the way out, I know it. But, see, all all he's got on him is a bottle of skooma. Oops, that time he got me. That time he got me. What did he? I saw myself get up, but apparently the game said I was dead. I saw myself get up. That was a bit weird, wasn't it? Oh, anyway. Got his note. I'll read his note. And that gives me the new job, escape Sidna Mine. Search the cells in my room, use my key. This is probably going to send me to kill the dude though, isn't it? Oh, no it's not. I see. Right, up here, eh? Well, that's not that close, is it? Huh? Oh, right off, magic. I don't think this is correct. Yeah, I can't get back through there. But that's what I'm being told to do though. No escape Sidna Mine. Oh, maybe. There we go. Take that off. Maybe it'll work now. Ah, that's more like it, isn't it? Right. Yes. I had the wrong quest active. That's what it was. Ah. You're a slave, just like us. Carrots and tomatoes. But where's the key? It should be showing me where the key is. It just shows me going to the back end there. This is so annoying. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to murder that Nord dude. It's not what I want to do.
Jarl, I got locked up one too many times. What? No. No, don't kill me.
I don't want to kill you. Apparently everybody in here can cast destructive spells. And I didn't kill him, somebody else did. Now look at that, see? He's got 2 shivs. When I was going to pickpocket him before, he didn't appear to have any. Just so I can dual wield them if I want to. I hate that. I shouldn't have had to do it.
Because you'll forget. Soon.
Grisvar's dead.
You finally become one of us.
No, I haven't. Somebody else killed him.
It's time I announced my plans to you and your new brothers.
I will betray you.
What's going on, Markarth? You wouldn't have old Grisvar killed unless you weren't planning on needing him.
Look at how many of them have got defensive spells on.
To leave Sidna Mine and continue our fight against the Nords. Through this gate, just beside my quarters, is a tunnel. A tunnel that leads right through the old dwarven ruins of Markarth. Into the city. Well, what do you say, my brothers?
The Reach belongs to the Forsworn.
I say.
It just disappeared. And magically, The tunnel is open. And where was the key, eh? Yes. Now this is more like the old dwarven ruins. Uh-oh. Ow! What are you attacking me for? Did I hit you accidentally? Just because I accidentally hit you? Well, that's life. Not like I've got any healing potions I can drink. And just boshing a load of carrots isn't going to help. This time I'll try and make sure not to hit any of the other prisoners while I'm fighting the spider. That's better. Thought I could get up that way. Oh, look, a dwarven sphere. These are dwarven automata. Cool, aren't they? These Dwemer bits can be melted down to make sort of dwarven metal. Oh, greater soldier. But they're very heavy and I'm not about to start messing with them. I want to get my own equipment back at some point. What's this? Aye aye. I'm a cog. These guys.
Madina, I brought what you asked for.
Good work. Get ready while I have a word with our favorite outsider. I had Kai recover all the things the Nords stole from me. Better get ready before we break out into the city. And take this. It's blessed with the old magics. Something to remember me by.
I could say what happens now, or I could say I'd soon forget all this.
Time to finally see the sky and make it rain red.
Yeah. So, I've just been given all my old stuff back. Plus all this weird stuff. Which will make me look like a forsworn. But we'll ignore that. Because it's actually got interesting stuff on it. Look, armor of the old gods, boots of the old gods. I'm sure last time I just killed all the forsworn and found a way out by myself. I'm sure of it. I definitely remember killing the king in rags, but that might have only been an option because I was a Nord, and he would have maybe just been too much for me. So anyway, I don't know. Does this count as light armor? Yes, it does. Helmet of the old gods. Increase your magicka. Okay. My gold ring of minor wielding. I could wear that actually. Yeah, that's better. Right, let's drop these foot rubs. Bows do 20% more damage. That's good. Right, I'm gonna have to drop some excess weight now. I've been giving all my stuff back. Well, I can certainly drop one of these pickaxes. I'll drop these shivs as well. Don't want them. Well, now. I might have to just start dropping some silver ore. Even then, even if I drop all the silver ore though, I'll still be carrying too much weight. How's that even possible? I can drop that. It's this new set of armour that's the issue. I don't want to drop the armour I had before because that's actually got a better armour value on it. But this does make destruction spells cheaper to cast. So I thought I'd try it out, you know. Now that does the same as the hood, but it's got a much better armour. But I can sell that hood or disenchant it, both of which mean that it's worth hanging on to. I guess I will just have to drop the silver ore, annoying as it is. Yeah, drop all of that. Okay, I still need to drop another £5. Drop the bear pelt and drop the deer hide. There we go. Wait, I'm still encumbered. Only just. Hmm. I'll drop the copper and onyx circlet. It's only worth 50 after all. There we go.
I had cover all the things the Nords stole from you. You better get ready before we break out into the city. And take this. It's blessed with the old magics. Something to remember me by.
Yeah, we've already been through all that. Right. Hey! But he just opened it. But he did just open it. Oh, what are you doing? What the heck? I'm supposed to be allowed out of this door. That's gotta be a bug. That has got to be a bug.
Oh, come on. Oh, I've got to go back through the mine. Ridiculous. That is not supposed to happen, I'm sure of it.
Hi. So, I'm back, and I wanted to see what was the story with the whole problem not being able to get out of Sidna Mines through the door to Markarth. I couldn't really find anything about this specific glitch. Anyway, so what I did was, as you remember, I came back into Sidna Mines, and there was Madanach sitting at this table. This time I decided, since I've got my full gear and everything, I'll just kill Madanach and see if I could find the key on him. Now, when you go into pickpocket mode, the only things he's got on him are 2 potions of healing, a bottle of skooma, and a shiv. I think that's all he had on him. Now I've just killed him, which he missed because I wasn't recording that bit. It was fairly awesome. He's got all of this stuff on him. Look, Orcish War Axe of Torpor, Madanach's key. You know, I should be able to pickpocket this stuff off him if he's actually got it, but apparently he was really good at hiding it. Goodness only knows where he put that Orcish War Axe of Torpor. Anyway, and he never draws it to attack you with it as well, which is the other weird thing. If he's got it on him, why does he not attack you with it when he goes hostile? But he doesn't. Anyway, take that key now. Hopefully that means I can actually get out the door to Markarth. And another benefit of having done this, if it does work, is that I have got all the stuff for helping the Forsworn, but because I've killed him, I'll count as having killed the Forsworn leader, and I'll probably get another reward from someone in the city for doing that. Anyway, let's take that. Let's take the skooma. Never know, in a pinch you might have to use it. The annoying thing is I can't take the Orcish War Axe of Torpor. Oh, but then again, I can take it, and I'll get rid of one of these other weapons that's a bit too heavy. Let's see what we've got here. Forsworn Axe that absorbs 9 points of health, which is out of charges. My Forsworn Axe that does frost damage. Yeah. Okay, let's get rid of that. There we go. Right, so Now I've got the key. I think we've been doing alright so far. I mean, this is the first major glitch we've come across. And while these Bethesda games are absolutely awesome, and there's hours and hours worth of quests and gameplay and dialogue and choices and weapons and gameplay options, they do also have the odd bug in them. Unlike many other games though, at least, there is a console in this which can be used to fix things that have bugged out, but really is a last ditch thing. I would avoid. That's not lootable, great. I'd avoid using the console if at all possible, because it's bound to cause more problems and compound the errors. But anyway, let's see. Will the key open the door? Moment of truth. Yes, it will. Oh, thank goodness for that.
Is someone there?
Over here. Never should have come here.
Oh, they've all gone hostile on me because I killed their leader.
I'll show you real life.
Oops, no. Oh man, I really wasn't ready for that. I really wasn't ready for that. Right, oh goodness. I've got a shield here somewhere, or shall I? Yes. Let's dual wield dwarven swords. There's so many of them. I don't know. Okay, I think.
Is someone there?
I'll hide behind the guards instead. No! Oh dear me. Oofed. How the heck did they know that I killed the king? It's like they're psychic or something. I was right. He was still in the prison. He was still in the mines. Oh, right. Let's poison the fire sword with weakness to fire. Yes. Right. Go fortified block. We'll equip the shield. Back to potions. Potion of health. Make a potion of healing. Top up with a bit of food. Yeah. There's a little bit of help from the guards wouldn't go amiss. I'm not noticing the guards helping fight these Forsworn. sure what happened there. I was trying to do a shout and it didn't work. Oh man.
What was that? Here we go! Ah! Ah!
Right. The city guards don't seem to be helping me. I'm not sure why. Right, I need resist fire. Doesn't matter if I'm right. It's the best I can do. Try poison of frenzy. Oops, no. Oh well, I gave it a good go. I did give it a good go.
What was that?
There.
Never should have come here.
Potion of resist fire. Poison. Poison of frenzy. doing? Oh, finally I've got some backup coming in. Whoa! Coloration
takes care of that.
Here we go.
Should be good.
No, couldn't get out. Let's try again.
Never should have cut.
That's better. If I block, Owen shield of blocking, right. No, too late.
That takes care of. Weird. If I dual wield, it seems to show the damage being reduced, and yet that doesn't make sense. Should save Dawnbreaker for fighting undead though. I don't know. Try the shield of blocking instead. Oof.
Whew. I can just do my level up. If I can just manage that. There we go. We'll do armsman. What's fighting stance to? Power attacks with one-handed weapons do 25, take 25% less stamina. Yeah. I think that's good. Oh, nice. Oh, I finally did it! Oof. Not only are they terrorists, they're also schemer addicts. Right, we've done odd one. Right, what we're doing. Check Jerison, check brake. Buckle the beast. Oh, he's got a key. Don't really need that, I don't think. That was the key to the gate leading to the private cell. Duak's not hostile, that's interesting.
My eyes inside Sigma Mine tell me that Madanach is dead. You've done a great service to the Silver Blood family. I've had the Jarl officially pardon you and take care of a few other loose ends.
So I'm free to leave?
Yes, you're innocent. As innocent as anyone can be in this city. I guess we also owe you something for locking you up. Here, your family's ring, and everything the guards confiscated from you. Now if you'll excuse me, I have a mine that needs new workers to fill.
Well, thank goodness that's over with. That is probably one of my least favourite quests. Not my least favourite quest, but I think I could easily say my other least favourite quest is also in this city. I do not like Markarth, and I'm not alone in that. Anyway.
He's been clean. Thonar Silverblood. Consider yourself lucky.
Huh. Yeah. Right. Now, let's go see the Jarl, I suppose. It's, funny to come to a city and not go present oneself to the Jarl. After all this.
Outsiders aren't trusted in Markarth. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah, I kind of gathered that. You've got some funny ways in Markarth. Now,
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First, you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
That's enough, Thongvor. We're done.
what was that all about?
It's about the Hall of the Dead. No, you can't go in there.
Why
I
not?
can't talk about it. Rest assured, the Jarl hears everyone's concerns. You will be able to visit the dead again soon.
I could help if you told me.
Alright. I was going to suggest the Jarl hire someone to sort this mess out anyway. We've discovered that some of the dead have been eaten. Flesh has been chewed off. Bones were snapped to get at the marrow inside. We haven't caught anyone or anything yet. It's like it knows when I'm there. If you can get to the bottom of this, the priesthood of Arcade will reward you. Take my key, and be careful.
Right, let's remind everybody who's RK.
Arcade, one of the 8 divines, god of the cycle of birth and death. It is his shrine people pray to when they visit the hall. That his divinity will watch over their ancestors on the way to the next life.
I actually knew that, but I asked for your benefit. Now, I'm not going to ask what's the Hall of the Dead. Everybody knows what's the Hall of the Dead.
You don't know what's in there.
Yeah. Welcome to my least favourite quest. Now, I had something else to do, which I think I can do in here. Yes, what have we got here? Miscellaneous. Deliver the ring to Calselmo. I think Calselmo's in here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. So, don't worry, those ones aren't going to do anything. They're not active. Ah, here he is.
Study. What is it? What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards.
Excavation site?
Mitsuen Zell? The ruins underneath Markarth? The wealth of artifacts that I've based 2 human lifetimes of research on? You idiot! Do you even know who I am? The most recognized scholar on the Dwemer in all of Tamriel. And you people keep bothering me. I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yelled. How can I help you?
Yeah, well, I've got your ring here. It's a delivery from Kara.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting to pick that up. Poor Kira. Such a patient woman. Now, you're supposed to get something for your trouble, aren't you? How about some gold? People seem to like that, I notice.
Thank you. And I'll ask him what has he got for sale, because he might have some...
Spells and incantations, for those with the talent.
Yes, spells and incantations. Now, I've actually got a spell book for a spell that you start the game knowing, which I'm going to sell to him. Spell Tome Flames, which I will sell. Okie dokie. And now, let's see what he's got. A bunch of textbooks on dwarves. But what have we here? Spelltome Bound Sword. Create a magic sword for 120 seconds. Sheath it to dispel. Yeah, let's get that. Calm. That might be worth getting as well. Conjure Flame Atronach. Courage. I could be casting that on my follower, but I'd never get round to it. Ah, fast healing. We do need a better healing spell after all. There we go. Firebolt. Could do with a ranged destruction spell. But the question is, do we want Firebolt or do we want Ice Spike? Let's go Ice Spike. And like sneaking, should we buy Muffle or not? Stone Flesh is a step up from Oak Flesh. Maybe we'll get that one as well. Yeah. Okay. Why do you need guards?
To protect my research, for one. There are more cutthroat scholars out there who would steal my findings if they got the chance. And the excavations into Nchuanzel are dangerous. Dwemer machines and traps still function, even after thousands of years.
Oh, they do, they do. You're researching the Dwemer?
Yes. Their history and culture is all around us in Markarth. A race of stonecutters, artisans, and engineers. They invented machines and built elaborate underground cities where they researched powers to rival the gods themselves.
The Dwemer are basically the dwarves.
Time we are still not sure when. They disappeared. The whole people, all at once, leaving behind only their works.
Yeah, fascinating.
But, oh, goodbye.
Yes, goodbye. Right, now let's read all those spell books. Let all the spells. Yeah. Now, I wonder how many of these spells have actually got enough magicka to cast.
You're here to see the Jarl. No sudden moves. Understand?
Well, I was going to see the Jarl, but let's deal with this first then.
Not many would walk blindly into a crypt, smelling of steel and blood, but not fear.
Who said that?
I feel the hunger inside of you, gnawing at you. You see the dead, and your mouth grows wet. Your stomach growls.
Actually, no. Not even after so long cooped up inside with hardly any
I
food.
will not shun you for what you are. Stay. I will tell you everything you have forgotten.
You were young when you first tasted human flesh, weren't you? A brother or sister had died? An accident, of course. Then the hunger set in. Curiosity. What's the harm in just one bite? It's okay now. You found a friend who understands you. You can let go of your guilt.
Not a cannibal, what are you trying to do to me?
A lot of our kind block out the memory of their first meal. The shame is too much. But you don't need to hide anymore. Namira, the Lady of Decay, accepts you for what you are. She has a place for us where we can sate our appetites without judgment.
Where is this place?
It's inside Reachcliff Cave. But the dead have stirred from their slumber recently, and I was forced here. Meet me there. We'll fight our way to Namira's embrace together. Until then, tell the people of Markarth that their dead won't be disturbed anymore. We have bigger plans ahead.
And with that, Poof, she disappears. A taste of death. Here is a shrine of Arche. So let's see what the Arche blessing does. I'll go to active effects. We've got gauntlets and we've got lots of effect on because of that set of magical forsworn armor. Right. Blessing of Arche, there we go. Increases your health by 25 points. Good, good, good. More health. Nobody would say they don't want more health. So back to Understone Keep.
You've returned. What happened in the Hall of the Dead?
The Hall of the Dead is safe now.
Divines preserve you. You're a hero. We'll reopen the hall right away. Here, take my amulet as a reward.
Oh, thanks.
Arche protect you.
Well,
Hold Warrens beneath the keep. The Schuenzel. Best stay clear if you don't want a steam centurion parting you up.
Steam Centurion, did you say? Oh, that's to the excavation site. That's not the way in to see the Jarl. Let me try and remember how we get in to see the Jarl. Not up here. No. No, 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 no. Of course, it would never be where you expect it to be, would it? That would be too easy. Right.
I'm Calcelmo's nephew. I help him around the laboratory.
Okay. Right, I'm gonna do some alchemy here, and I'm going to stop the video because alchemy will be tedious for you to watch.
Don't let my uncle go on about his theories.
And then I'll restart when I finish the alchemy.